Jack Doherty, a 20-year-old YouTuber who seems to have it all figured out. But if you're familiar with his content, then you know there's more to this story. How does a sweet, entertaining kid, once known for flipping markers, become one of the most disliked content creators on the internet? And what impact does his inappropriate behavior have on society? Let's delve into this. Jack uploaded his first YouTube video on September 29, 2016. He was really young, but you could just tell that this bubbly kid had a passion for content creation. While many other YouTubers his age were busy uploading very random, low-quality videos, Jack's channel had something a bit more unique in store for his viewers every time. After taking a considerable amount of time out to really dive deep into his rise to internet fame, we realized that even then, he had the mindset of a content creator. He obviously learned from the best and most successful videos on YouTube. You would barely catch a casual video on his channel. From prank calls and musical reaction videos, Jack always ensures he incorporates trending topics into his own content. Although the quality of his videos was not the best, Jack understood the YouTube algorithm better than most. He effectively used clickbait titles and thumbnails. He even made use of iconic red circles and intriguing text. So it really is no surprise that he began to amass views and subscribers. We mean gaining thousands and eventually hundreds of thousands of subscribers within 6 months. That is just impressive. We dare say that Jack Doherty was at the time something of a YouTube prodigy. Jack continued to stay on top of new trends and continuously push the boundaries with his content. But in time, the YouTube fame may have gotten to his head. He started doing the most outrageous pranks that disrupted the public and even resulted in the authorities' involvement. All of a sudden, it became clear as day that he was no longer an innocent kid seeking views on his YouTube channel. You know that dark side on YouTube where clout and attention-seeking reign supreme? Yes, Jack Doherty became its poster child. One of Jack's first controversies was when he baited and trolled one of Twitch's biggest streamers, Ninja. It all began when Jack donated $1,000 to Ninja and insisted they play some online games together. Jack continued to hound Ninja until he became rightfully upset. To make this worse, Jack went ahead and uploaded this video of himself trolling Ninja on YouTube. We believe Jack thought everyone would find this hilarious, but he may have miscalculated just a little bit, or did he? You see, that video received a lot of backlash from viewers. But despite the hate, Jack kept the content coming. He had no intention of stopping because all that backlash only meant more visibility for him. Fame or infamy, Jack Doherty did not mind. So his popularity continued to grow, with millions of views on his pranks and clickbait content. It seemed that nothing could deter him from his goal of gaining views and making money. However, he began to push things too far. One time, he bullied an elderly security guard at a mall who was simply doing his job by reminding Jack that cameras and vlogging were not allowed in the mall. Instead of leaving with his crew, Jack tried to put a mic in front of the guard, and this was when things got ugly. Jack's bodyguard ended up hounding the guard for taking the mic away from Jack. And of course, Jack made sure to upload this disturbing interaction to YouTube. That was just the beginning. Soon enough, Jack became a public nuisance, intentionally provoking his neighbors and literally anyone he could find. His family was not even an exception. Before this time, they seemed to tolerate his behavior for the sake of his financial success. You would often find them cheering him on and celebrating milestones in the growth of his audience. They probably never imagined that Jack would someday turn to milk them for his obnoxious content. Most notable of all is the incident in November 2019 when Jack stole his brother's car as a prank. He drove that car without a license and by doing so was risking very expensive repairs if he crashed it. His brother was furious and Jack was well prepared to film his reaction. To nobody's surprise, the incident actually landed Jack an invitation to appear on the Dr. Phil show in December 2020. During the show, his brother confronted him about taking pranks too far. Despite Dr. Phil's attempts to offer advice, Jack was nonchalant and continuously interrupted him. The reality is that Jack was more than happy to get his reputation tarnished on live TV, and it might have been part of his plan all along. Remember when we tagged him as a YouTube prodigy? It sure seems all the more fitting now. Jack Doherty craves even greater recognition and will do anything to get it. Many older individuals started recognizing Jack on the streets after that interview. Although his channel suffered temporarily with fewer views and negative comments, Jack successfully regained momentum by completely shifting his content strategy in March 2022 to short-form content. As a result, he experienced a remarkable increase in views. The numbers proved that Jack started raking in about 10 million views every month. By December 2022, that number evolved into a record-breaking audience of 300 million views and 2 million new subscribers in December. And this wasn't just YouTube. Jack was garnering millions of followers and views on TikTok as well. When he turned 18, Jack created an OnlyFans account where he managed girls on the platform and produced short-form content with them under his supervision. All these antics only had led to one thing: millions of dollars. Jack Doherty now owns 20 houses paid in cash, resides in a $30,000 per month mansion, and possesses an impressive collection of watches and supercars worth millions of dollars. After amassing so much, one would think that Jack would ease up on the obnoxious content. But no, Jack shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. In his own words, "I don't really have much to worry about. I kinda set myself up in the best way possible. But still, I don't think that's even enough. Right now, I still want to keep going because, obviously, the more money you make, the more your lifestyle costs, the more you want, and you just always want more." You might not realize it at first glance, but Jack Doherty's recent behavior has negatively impacted society. To begin with, his actions will encourage and influence others to engage in similar irresponsible or harmful behavior just to become popular and, by extension, become rich. When an influencer engages in negative or harmful acts, it can send a message that such behavior is acceptable or even desirable. This can lead to negative consequences for impressionable individuals who may not fully understand their actions' potential risks or consequences. Sad to say, but this is like a ripple effect. These inspired individuals may even be more daring than Jack and will take it one step further by participating in dangerous and illegal activities. This not only puts themselves at risk, but also jeopardizes the safety and well-being of others. Another reason why Jack and his content is bad for the society can be seen in the way he has created a negative impression for other content creators. Jack gained notoriety for negative actions, which may have contributed to the rise in cancel culture. In this new era, there has been a recent increase in discrimination and prejudice towards other content creators. Jack Doherty's recent behavior is beyond acceptable. It encourages harmful actions, perpetuates stereotypes, and, most importantly, influences impressionable young individuals. When does it end?